It's Ralph Greenwood again, Car Barn. And tonight we're going to look at conceal and carry with 2-bay hoppers. And I have to admit to you, I'm not exactly at wit's end, but yeah, it's I kind of went so far with it on this little 2-bay hopper. I want to thank Drew Steele for suggesting 2-bay hoppers. I already was working on it when he when he suggested it. I'm gonna have to start being more secretive. People are figuring out what I'm doing. I'm letting information leak. Not being secretive enough. But thank you anyway, Drew. Okay, let's get to the bench. Oh yeah, I want to remind you guys, this is conceal and carry. It's about doing weights, and I'm putting a link right down here to the trainspotted.com's page where they have the online calculators for weights for all scales. There's 3 different ones from the UK, United States, and Australia. Okay, let's get on with it. All right, now this is a 2-bay hopper. It's an open hopper. This is manufactured by either Model Power or Lifelike. Okay, and when I went, it is 1.77 inches long. When I went to the calculator and figured up the weight, the recommended weight for it, it was 26 grams. Okay, now what I did was I had some strip brass like this. It looks to be about a 1/16 of an inch thick. I don't know which one it is. It was from K&S. Okay. I took and I cut 4 pieces and I fit them right there in the bottom. Now, I don't have them glued in there yet, but you could glue these in there, then use your putty. You could also make a hole. You could use, I've got some of this other brass that is thicker. Okay, like this right here. Okay, and this is one of the things I thought about doing. Take this thicker brass and make this for all one side here. But that would be a lot of work because you'd have to cut into it with the Dremel tool so it would fit down in here. But I mean, it could be done. It's a lot of work. Okay. But even with doing that, okay, I'm going to put it on the scale here. Let me get all this on here, and I'm going to show you guys something else too. I'm at 14.3 grams here. Okay, so if I was to I could put a load on there and bring this up to, you know, right around 26 grams, but once I take the load off, it'd be underweight. But now, you know, if I was modeling the 80s where you didn't have cabooses and you had a whole line of cars like this, and they were as long, I would think, this is a guess, that if they were all the same weight, you wouldn't have much problem. Okay, if you had a caboose, you wouldn't want the caboose to be a bigger weight than them, because the caboose would be about the same length. It would be close. This one down here is kind of close. But yeah, that was as far as I got. I want to show you guys something else I did. I want to take all these out of here. I want to keep them. Okay. See this here at the bottom? There's like a rod that runs through there. And I can't find it right now, but the one that was on there, okay, yeah, it was this one here. And it's steel. See, it sticks to a magnet. I replaced that with this. That's brass right there. Magnet. Now, one of the things, excuse me, that I could do, since this is a 1/8 piece of 1/8 brass rod, it fit in there pretty good. I had to file a little bit on this. But if I had something that was like a square, that was like a 1/8 by maybe 1/4, you could fit it in there, okay? But then you would have to file, you would have to go right in here and make sure that you had clearance for your trucks to go. You know, you'd want to do it right, file this area right out in here, but you've got space there. You know, it could be a little lower, you know, without interfering with anything. You could also, and I had a little piece of, there it is. Now I took a piece of that 1/8 inch rod and I fit it in right there, but it would be sticking out. You'd be able to see it, okay? You could always put that in there and file it down so it wouldn't be seen, okay? There's little pockets in here where you could put some kind of a weight, okay? And here. Now, I don't know myself if these kind of coal cars had like a platform on them. If you could fashion a platform out of brass on either end, that would add more weight. That would add more weight to it. But these are manufactured by it's either Model Power or Lifelike. And I have about 9 or 10 of these. And these are about the only 2-bay hoppers that I have right now. And I don't want to get rid of them. I've had them for years. I've had them for like 20 years. And because when I was a kid, when they first started Conrail, well, they started Conrail in 76. And I believe it was either 78, it was either 77, 1978, 1979, right in there, they had a coal strike. And up until then, we never saw coal trains. They must have taken a different route than the one through Onward, Indiana, and that. But I remember the lights being turned off for so long each day. But after that, all that was over with. When we heard that the strike was over, we started seeing Conrail coal trains, bunches of them, with 2-bay hoppers like this, moving along. And there was a bunch of them for like a couple of weeks. There was a bunch of them running through there and probably getting resupplied and that. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep working on this, but as far as episodes with the car barn for right now, I'm going to kind of move on from weights. And I've got some other subject matter I want to do, but I'm not going to completely get away from this. I will keep working on this. And eventually I will do because I have like 9 or 10 of these and I want to run them. I want to have a Conrail coal train. At least, even if it's just to like run around the layout, you know, and not even unload it. I wouldn't, I'd love to do that. So, and I've still got my, yeah. I've still got this. Oops, lost a wheel. Okay, I've still got this. I've still got this that I worked on. So, now, and I didn't show you guys, but now this right here. See this metal weight? That'll have to come out. But these covered hoppers, again, they're kind of like the box cars. You got all the space in the world there to put in whatever kind of weight you want to have. And if you're not using automatic uncoupling, you don't have magnets underneath the track, you can leave this in there. You could even use one of these stick-on weights. You could even use one of those. Just put one of them right there, and you'd be done. I don't even know what the recommended for that is. Just wanted to show you guys that. All right, guys. This is Ralph Greenwood. Hey, keep working on the trains. I'm going to work on new material. And hey, see you guys later. Keep it on the main line. Just keep on moving. Talk at you later.